is the morning in Tunisia, in Ras Jebel. Down the rainy corridor. There are really some amazing linguists and language learners, some of them who travel throughout the world, travel vloggers, and they speak the languages of the people. One of them is Sabbatical. His channel is very popular and becoming more so, very deservedly. That guy speaks so many languages in a way that's really impressive to me. And there was a time where it was like, at first you could see, wow, he really knows a lot of languages. I started watching him when he spoke, watching his videos on China, speaking Mandarin to people, and that impressed me because I speak Mandarin too, but not that fluently. He lived in Shanghai for 6 years, I think. But when it comes to other languages, well, I guess after being impressed initially, then it was like, well, he turns on the camera after reading Wikipedia or reading some kind of online resource. He turns on the camera to show off how much language he speaks, and I was sort of like in this skeptic mode or something like that. But now, watching his videos even more, the fluency cannot be faked. His fluency of Indonesia really impressed me because for me, Austronesian languages and their grammar, like I just don't seem to take to it as easily. One reason I can speak Mandarin is because the grammar is in very many positions SVO, subject, verb, object, like English is. Yes, it's topic, comment, and there's those kind of ba constructions and things like that that are different from English, sure. But you can get away with a lot of SVO. But for example, in languages like Tagalog in the Philippines, it's not SVO at all. So like that's an Austronesian language and I don't get it. But one thing I find is that I still am linguistically affected by everything I go through. I'm an American from the United States, and I've been told now, you don't sound like an American. And my pronunciation is different because I pick up the phonemes of how people speak international Englishes, different dialects of English, and you know, I interject certain things that I like about those dialects, and in the end I don't even have my American accent anymore. Maybe it's here, but I don't know. It's like my language is certainly affected by everywhere I go, and yes, I do learn foreign languages, but very, very simple. I don't even speak sentences in most languages other than Mandarin. So it's very impressive to me to see how language learners can add more languages to get up to the level of their L2, of their second foreign language usually. I get frustrated very easily with Arabic. I can even understand certain words, but putting them together, or even read certain words. I can read some Arabic, but putting them together, there's these phantom syllables I don't understand. So I think I'm going to try to learn a little bit of that today, so I can at least buy groceries. Body language goes a long way. Body language and vibes is much of a Gemini stellium that I am, and the linguistics fascinates me, and I write on language, and I think a lot about that. I am pretty quiet in day-to-day life because the vibes and the body language are what matters to me, because I feel like in order to avoid trouble, firstly, being in foreign lands, the vibe is going to tell me if I'm in a bad situation before anyone's language will. And the body language will tell me if I'm in a bad situation before anyone's language will. Language is incredibly powerful for unlocking things in people. especially if you can find even just one word in someone's mother tongue that hits them in the heart, and they are like, it makes the vibe good. And that's, I think, what I'm seeking, is I see things through that. When I'm at home studying, I see things through a linguistic mental angle. But when I'm in the world, it is all vibe and body language. And I don't use my linguistic prowess sometimes, especially if I drink a lot of caffeine or some stimulant. I can become very linguistically high powered and speak, or at least write, but in some cases speak very fast and pass along a lot of ideas. But in the world, it's vibes and body language for me, and a lot of it is risk management, because those are the things that are going to tell me where the real risks are. Even if I speak almost no language, not my native language, and not other languages, not in L2 or L3 or whatever I have in my linguistic inventory, I emotionally shift to be more like others, including in my image, to be disarming. And it's not because I want to deceive the other person, it's because I don't want them to take a weapon against me in any land. That's why I'm disarming, because peace is the point